Hello, everyone. It is Steph. It's month of love. We've been doing a series on imposter syndrome and kicking that to the curb in order to practice more self-love, self-confidence, and to have more joy in what it is that we do. And the little voice in our head that tells us that we're less than robs us of our joy. And I think one of the ways that that voice shows up a lot is through perfectionism. I like, even now I'm fighting. I had that little flub. It's like I could exit out of this video. I could start all over again, but then why? Because it's not perfect. I'm shooting this at home in my home office using just a regular old camera. It's like I'm not on TV. I'm not doing this live. So, I fight perfectionism along with everyone else. And the thing that I have to remind myself of constantly, but I've figured out how to do it in a more loving way, is thinking that everything that has to be done to this standard and to this degree all the time, every day, this is not a reasonable standard. And so if you have a little flub, if you make a little mistake, if something isn't quite on the mark, but it's pretty damn close, go with it. I think expecting perfection from ourselves is neurotic. I think expecting it of others is unfair. No one wins in this scenario. When we win is when there's grace. And when we win, it's when we liberate ourselves from that standard and we're willing to experiment more or embrace the mistakes and celebrate the fact that we got the video done, or we took the project across the finish line, or maybe we didn't do a perfect job mentoring our new employee, but we spent a lot of quality time with them. And I think we crossed most of the T's and we dotted most of the I's, and the rest will come, in real time. Readjust your expectations of yourselves and the standards that you hold yourselves to, because more often than not, those standards are strangling us from making genuine progress. We don't want perfection, we want progress. And when we devote our time and our energy to our own evolution, that is a form of self-belief, and that is a form of self-care, because we have the confidence that we can continue to learn and we can continue to evolve, but without that standard of perfection. So if perfectionism is something that you're really struggling with and you're having a hard time letting that go and really just moving forward and engaging in the things that you need to do, if you find that you are stagnating instead, please reach out to me or another coach, someone who can help you get over that hump and get into motion. Okay? That is an act of self-belief, and that is self-love, and that is not imposter syndrome. So this is the last video of this month on this subject. Next month, I want to talk way in advance to give everybody plenty of time. We're going to be talking in March about things that you can do during downtime or slow months, because we're coming up on summer, right? In Tucson, things kind of slow down for us as the weather heats up and people leave town and they take their vacations for the summer with their family. The economy is not quite as robust as it is other months of the year, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad for business. So I'm going to be sharing some additional tips about how you can make the highest and best use of that time and really focus on the business instead of having to work so intensively in it, because the revenue side is high. So that is next month's topic, a little sneak peek. I hope this month, the whole idea of imposter syndrome and how to tackle it has been helpful to you. And if you have any other subjects that you want me to help you with, please give me feedback on that, because I want to make sure that this is as relevant as possible for you. So enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you next week with a new topic. And I hope you had a really great February and you've given yourself a little hug today. Have a good day. Bye, guys.